Okay, start.
Hello everyone, this is Group 5 with Tian, Walklate, and Pengyue Wu. We have the research project with which the main project we have is the Canberra Light Rail Stage 2A. It's using by the new technology is called wireless or wire-free. And for alternative project, we are picking up a Light Rail Stage 3 project located in the Gold Coast, and it is using the traditional way method, traditional technology to finish. And for this project in September 2019, the government have declared to spread this the stage two to two different parts, which is 2A and 2B. And in this case, we are forcing research on the based on the stage 2A. The Canberra Light Rail Stage 2A is will be extended the original light rail, which is Stage 1, the light rail state systems to the Commonwealth Park, and its total length is around 1.7 kilometer, and the light rail will using the new technology, which called the wireless, and it's what gonna generating the connection between the city and the park. Okay, this is the financial status of the company called the Jack Howard Group, which have the double assets and the current assets and the current liability, and there is the sales and net income. Also for the price per share, and we're using the different units cost is the company is one of the part of the company in China, so we have using the original units from the Chinese yuan. And for the two alternatives of the projects, we have which I have mentioned in last slides, and our alternative project is the light rail project in the Gold Coast, and the project is way to extend the existing light rail systems and it's approximately 6.7 kilometer, which is similar situation with the camp in the situation in the Canberra. It's all of them are extend the existing light rail systems, and it's using the traditional technology, and it's can generating more. It seems have more stability and safety than the new technology, so that it can generating a much more much more fun forcing outcome and solutions.
Okay, next part is about the cost part. For the assumption cost of Golden Coast Light Rail project, you can find that the capital cost is around $536.2 million. The operating cost and maintenance cost is totally around $26.32 million. And for the assumption cost of Canberra light rail project, the capital cost is around 162 million, and operating cost and maintenance cost is totally around $82 million. We get this data from the economic analysis report for each project, and according to the project life, to make a property appropriate adjustment. For their data, because their data is not for annual, so we just use 1/5 of the original data. For example, the operating data and the maintenance data of Golden Coast Light Rail project. And for the next part is about the benefit. For the assumption benefit of Gold Coast Light Rail project, the benefit is around $193 million. It mainly include the transport benefit, which is around $144.8 million, and wider economic benefit, which is around $48.2 million. For the assumption benefit of Canberra Light Rail project is around $150 million. Is mainly include transport benefits, city shaping benefits, and wide economic benefit. For this one, we also get this data from the economic analysis report of each project, and for the benefit of Gold Coast light rail project, we only use 1/5 of the original data. Next part is around the cash flow statement. This two graph is our cash flow table in our Excel. Because of the size of graph, we can't put the 20 years one, so we can only put the first 5 years table in this PowerPoint. You can check our table in our Excel. We put the link in the reference. For the discount rate, we used 7%. Project life is around 20 years. Average value is around $17.944 million for Gold Coast project and $10.944 million for Canberra project. For the depreciation, we used the double declining balance method. And next one is.
And it's the inflection of the cash flow, which is from the annual report in the Jack Howard groups, and which we only taking a size because of the size of the graphic, we only cutting the 5 years data, and the whole data you can check in the Excel we have in the references.
Okay, next part is about the viability indicators. For the left graph is about the Gold Coast light rail project. You can find that the payback is around 4.59 year. NPV is around $807 million. BCR is 2.5. LCC is around $742 million, and ESA is around $70 million. IRR is around 23%. And for the right side, payback is around 4.2 years. NPV is around $220 million. BCR is 2.35. IRR is 19%. LCC is $308 million, and EAC is around $79 million. You can find that the Gold Coast light rail project has greater BCR and NPV. It means it can bring higher benefit, and you can also find that for Gold Coast light rail project, it has higher cost, and because we can find that LCC and EAC is much higher than the Canberra one, and BCR is both BCR is greater than 1, so it means that investors in both projects will not lose money, and the benefits always outweighs the cost. Next part is about the risk part. The graph is the risk metrics, and according to this risk metrics, we can mainly divide it into two parts: the technical risk and financial risk. The technical risk is for example, design flow, and financial risk, for example, cost overrun or fund shortage. For the technical risk, it can be avoided by consulting engineers' openness or maybe collective discussion. For the financial risk, we need to evaluate and analyze analysis these risks to avoid them. So next one, sensitivity analysis and probability graph. Here is or sensitivity analysis data. We perform the analysis by increasing or decreasing each variable by 5% to calculate the current NPV value. The range is from negative 30% to 30% to positive 30%, and you can find that for Gold Coast light rail project, which is lifestyle one, revenue is the most sensitivity variable with 30% change, resulting in a 56 percent change in NPV, and least sensitivity part is the average value, which is only around 0.17 percent. And for this one, Canberra light rail project, the most sensitive variable is still revenue, but a 30% change in revenue will cause a 162% change in NPV, which is around 3 times of Gold Coast project. And at the same time, you can also find that variable cost is around 88.8%. So uh, compare with that, Gold Coast light rail project is relatively more stable, and this too is about the probability graph data. And here is a probability graph. We use the 100 values to evaluate, and use the Monte Carlo simulation.
In recommendation, by comparing with two alternatives, which A and B, obviously the B have with the wireless technology have the lower life cycle cost and the EAC, and the cost of the also cost of the because of these, which means it have a long-term circle in the alternative B, and it is much more economic choice, and it can generating the project stability and the cost effectives, and providing a good view for the future expansions, especially during that time, less similar payback period, and also to using the new technology, much more increase the technology risk in this alternative, but the benefit that the new technology have brings is much more higher than the risk we are faced. So by following the analysis, which both in financial and risk, the project Canberra Light Rail Stage 2A is really positive and have a huge benefit in the future of the John Howland Group, and it is a good financial project. It's a good financial of the project, and to generating the justified future investment.
Okay, here's the reference, and you can check our Excel data and calculation by this link. Thank you.